Praying for balance to be restored where it's off. Whew. What do I mean by that? Everyone's rights and lives protected? Including the disabled community. And that can cover a huge, that is a huge generalization. All kinds of different conditions and things and reasons which go into something or someone being labeled as disability or disabled. All kinds of factors, and it matters case by case. The reason, how disabled, what it is, what kind it is, what kind of disability. We were designed for life and freedom, so case by case it matters the reason, and where at all possible, protecting the rights of people, equal people, designed in the image of God. Rights to life, liberty, and the pursuits of happiness. I notice sometimes the people who attack the rights of those who have trouble standing up for themselves sometimes. People sometimes who consider people with, and again, disability is such a broad term, there's all kinds of reasons, and I would say there are illegitimate, but also I see a lot of legitimate who are needing accommodations in order to have equal rights to life. And I see people looking down on people with disabilities, and as if it's such a great thing if people are helping them to have their more equal rights to life. So I'm just wondering, the people who look down on people with disabilities in that way, I'm wondering if they have an issue with their own self-esteem as well, and if they were in the same position, if they wouldn't think that they had value, if they wouldn't think that they had the same rights to life or something, or if they were only valued depending on what they could do or couldn't do, how much they could do, how much they couldn't do, what they did for others, what they accomplished in life. Just measurements of worth. I mean, if that's, I'm wondering if a lot of people have those types of issues with their worth, so that when someone is actually physically incapacitated in ways that someone looks down on them, rather than helping to lift them up, to right to life and dignity and accommodations this life. So yeah, everybody matters. We all matter. So I just hope balance is restored where it's off. And that, I mean, those looking down on people with disabilities, I hope they get the help they need as well. Because maybe it's bringing out their issues of self-esteem and stuff. It can get dangerous for the disabled community, though, if people have that view towards them. And again, though, it is case by case and reason by reason, person by person. And there are illegitimate, and there are, everyone needs different kind of help. It's not the same for everyone. So I'm praying for balance restored in that area as well. And for continued growth in communication skills for everyone in the way that they communicate. And just people learning to understand, and listen, hear themselves and each other. Life is sacred, life is valuable. And I believe there is a responsibility there for those who are more responsible. I just pray that those measurements and balances are clarified, healed, and just improved for life. Life. Just praying that God helps us to, restore the balance. God, He does exceedingly abundantly above all that we ask or imagine, according to His power at work in us. Does that put more of the responsibility on Christians? No, people are equal people, whether we have the same beliefs. So yeah, just praying for for the sake of everyone, because I believe there is a responsibility there. So for if someone's mistreating someone, or what is really going on there? What is reasons? What is responsibility? Not everyone has an advocate. Not everyone has an advocate. Some people have good families who wouldn't let anything happen to them and make sure their voices are heard, make sure their fundamental needs of being seen and heard are taken care of. There's people needing advocates. Praying for more of those to be risen up and people who have that ability to just be able to come out of their shell, to be that. People need advocates, and also for the sake of those who are harming, who need to be corrected, who need to be different layers and levels of situations. Life matters, life matters. Father, help us restore balance where it's off. Take care of us, Jesus. Thank you for helping us. Holy Spirit, thank you for helping us. Thank you for bringing discernment. Father, you love us with an everlasting love. Father, you bless me, you bless me. You love to bless, my Father. You give grace to the humble. You resist the proud, but give grace to the humble. Woo. Thank you, my Father, for taking the blinders off of eyes, for helping us to realize what that means. Please help us not to mistake being confident in the truth for being proud. Being confident in the truth is not the same as being proud. I've seen people being very falsely, very called proud for being confident in what they're just so deeply knowing is true. And there's a false humility I see in people voicing things that are not true. So again, it just takes discernment, takes the help of God. Takes people knowing their value and the value of others. Protecting voices, protecting freedom, protecting life, protecting freedom, freedom. Ooh, autonomy, autonomy. Person's rights to self-government, someone's personal space. Yeah, their rights. Rights as human beings. Equal in the image of God.